Right now we got me, Symbiotic Psycho, and we got Stone. Say hi, Stone.
Hello.
This is Elden Ring Every Boss. If you've seen the previous videos where I had Elf, aka Mossman, play, where he shows you a few game thing, and you saw me beat this boss already, which is the Beastman boss, but I have not fought him on this character because I made this character specifically for the stream for you guys for my promise that I made during Mossman's stream about showing every single boss in Elden Ring. So in today's video, or to the stream right now, we're going to show you guys majority of the bosses within the first starting area of the game. I hope you guys do enjoy the stream. If anybody joins in and have any questions about any of the bosses of previous into this stream, please leave a comment, and without further ado, let's go. Alright.
Alright, Poggers, Groveside Caves up first.
Uh-huh. We're gonna fight the Beastmen in here. I like how I started out as a, oh yeah, for everybody that's will watch this and everything, I started out as literally like a weird character because I wanted to see what they get. So I started out as the Confessor to see what they got as spell-wise because I was confused about what they would start out with. And I'm still on the thing that I literally think they start out with probably worse spells than the other boy that I was playing on my first playthrough that I was showing you guys. The person that starts with spear. I can't remember. No, not astrologer. The other person. The person that starts out with the spear and the high faith. Or he starts out with burning hand and heal.
Oh,
I can't
I'm
think
not
of
sure
what his class is right now. It will come to me. Because the Confessor, which I thought would start out with like a better healing spell for you and other people, does not. He starts out with Urgent Heal, which is only used for you yourself, and he gets also Assassin's Approach, which is a stealth spell, which decreases fall damage. It's basically Cat Step, or Catfall. I actually went back and looked at that, Stone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Cat Eye Ring from Dark Souls 2.
What is?
The fucking Assassin's Approach, or Assassin's Approach spell.
Oh,
It
okay.
decreases your fall damage and reduces muffles noise that you make while moving. Don't get me wrong, in this game that you can do spell or stealth in is actually not that bad. Just tell me when you put down your sign, Stone, and we'll get into
Alright.
this.
My sign is being put down. There you go, it's down.
Alright. So, if anybody remembers this boss, I died to him quite a few times when I was playing, when I was fighting him the first time.
Really?
Yes, because I was using my character starts with a spear and everything, which has a slow attack, and my shield is not 100% like you start out with, or what the Confessor starts out with. Yes, the Confessor does start out with Urgent Heal and an Assassin's Approach spell, but has a heater shield, a blue heater shield with 100% physical block. And also starts off a broadsword, which is insane. You said your sign was down?
It is, yep, right outside the boss room.
Oh, we're outside the boss room. I thought you were going to place it
Oh,
next to
yeah.
the Grace. I got you.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. No, I won't
Yeah,
bring
no,
it.
because there was items in here I want. Well, not really need, but like, yeah, it was. So you just went past all the wolves? Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I've already been through here, so I just went to the boss room. I can put it right next to the
No,
grace.
no, 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 I got it.
Okay.
I was just trying to figure out where you put your sign. Okay. Okay. And without further ado, let's show you the good old-fashioned Beastman, which I'm pretty sure I have shown this boss more times than I needed to. But this is all bosses part 1, so I guess this is the video where it actually matters, right? Also, I somehow got lucky, Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Off stream, I was able to kill just enough of the guards, like the soldiers, the Godric soldiers,
Mm-hmm.
to get literally their whole armor set. I'm not wearing their gloves. I don't have their gloves. I have the foot soldier gloves, but I'm not wearing the foot soldier gloves because they're kind of useless.
Oh.
Uh, and also, if I wore anything heavier, I would be heavy rolling.
Yeah, pretty much just due to my armor and sword, I'm fat rolling. Which says a lot about how heavy this sword is. Oh, look at that fucking damage output. Oh, I fucked it up, I'm sorry. weapon back then.
Yeah. Also, I think Stone is happy that I leveled up off stream, so he doesn't get nerfed
That
when he
is
joins
just
me.
fucking huge damage. I love this weapon so much. I
Um,
only have it +2, and it does that much damage.
yeah, but I will admit this. I think Stone is happy that he doesn't get nerfed in my world with this guy because I took time out to level up by killing random bullshit.
Very
And if you
happy, I'm
guys
glad.
want me to make a video about how to get a lot of runes real quick without having to fight a single boss, I will make that into a video if you guys want it. I can even show you how to grind out enemies that give you 300 runes per kill at the beginning of the game. The giant octopuses, the land octopuses, they're easy to kill. Very easy to kill.
When you're a hog champ like me, everything is easy to kill.
No, I'm talking about like, dude, you can literally kill them in like no time flat. All you have to do is hold R2 for your heavy to do a guard break on them. You hit them enough times with that, and then you just stab them in their head repeatedly, and you just like rinse and repeat that.
Where should I put my sign next?
I'm returning to the entrance. Okay. The next boss we're going to fight is a boss that like Elf Mossman says is easy because he uses magic. I tried fighting him on one of my other characters just to see if it was as easy without magic, and I realized real quickly that it is not. Because it takes less slashing damage and piercing damage, or standard and piercing. It takes crushing damage pretty well, but crushing weapons are really hard to get your hands on besides the flail. And as it works out, I can use the flail, which is a beginning weapon that you can find inside of the guard area to the left of this cave.
Front ruins.
Yep. Now,
Talking about Tree Sentinel?
no. The next no, Tree Sentinel you can kill with any weapon.
Okay.
The next boss we're going to fight is in the Stormfoot Catacombs, which I will admit there is stuff I need to grab here, so I'm probably going to ask Stone, which Stone, yes, put it down at the actual grace for this place. Remember the giant boulders, so just watch out for that. We'll try to do this run.
Haven't fucking discovered that, I don't think. So let me see.
The catacombs?
On the map? Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to, okay, yeah. Stormfoot Catacombs is, you go over to the cave, go directly left of it, right?
Uh-huh.
And do you see how on the map there's another, like, dip in to it, and you see a little small, indication, like, building looking thing?
Oh wait, so to the left of Grove side, right before you go like off the cliff into the water, that like brick thing.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
right
okay,
there. There's gonna be like undead zombie shit in front of it, like undead zombies in front of it. Once you kill those, you have to open up a door, and once you open the door, you walk down the steps. There will be a grace, and if you walk down even further, there's gonna be a ghost guy sitting on a chair. If you haven't done this boss yet, Stone, it's a giant stone cat or dog. It's a giant. It looks like a giant stone cat to me, but it's literally called a watchdog. I don't understand it. There are bosses I cannot fight with Stone in my party or in my group, so I'll show those bosses separately later. Like one of my favorite bosses, the Bloodhound, which gives you his sword, which does bleeding damage, is a curved greatsword that does bleeding damage. That scales up a dex. I really like the sword. It requires 18 strength, 17 dex, but it is really good, including the actual weapon skill for it, which is like a barrage attack. And it's insane. And I'll show you guys that later. Also, if you guys want a good summon at the beginning of the game, and you are up to fighting a really hard boss, if you start out with the Stone Sword Key, and you open up the area with the first gargoyle, right after you get into the first area after you kill the tutorial boss, and you go through that little storm area where there's poison on the...
after the tutorial boss kills you.
And I'm saying, like, okay, I wasn't talking about the first guy that's supposed to kill you.
Oh.
I'm talking about, like, little bitch boy McGee Knight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and you go to the first grace that you get to there. So, like, not the one that's next to the ghost, but when you open up the door, and there's a grace right there, and then you can go through or there's a little fog next to the gargoyle. If you use a Stone Sword Key, which you can start out with, and you go through that, you'll walk through this little poison area, go over where there's a giant metal chariot. If you keep going down there and directly to the left, not the right, if you go to the right, there's a little NPC that you can kill that gives you a sacred seal that increases your dragon incantations. If you go to the left, if you kill that boss, he gives you a gold seed, he gives you a bell bearing, and he gives you a summon for a knight that does ranged attacks and close range attacks and does fast things. So if you really want a really good Ash at the beginning of the game, a gold seed and a bell bearing 2, so bell bearing 2, not bell bearing 1, that's a boss that you can fight at the beginning of the game as long as you start out with the stone sword. Key.
I found the crypt. Let's fucking go.
Do you like how I'm giving a description of where that boss is? Because I don't have a
so after you beat that boss, you get all that stuff?
Yeah, there's a boss, like, inside the tutorial area. Like, that little small area. If you use the stone sword key, it enters into a completely new area that has a NPC that gives you a sacred seal that increases dragon incantation, and then there's a boss down there that gives you a golden seed, a bell bearing 2, and a ash summon.
I knew all the stuff about the, like, oh, okay, because I started out with the stone sword key, and I opened up that area, I went down there, and I got the Erdtree's Favor talisman, which you can get down there as well, but I didn't beat the boss because I was just too low level for it, I guess, or just not, I hadn't gotten
the boss there is, like, this very badass, like, tree dragon thing. It uses lightning attack, or holy attack, as a breath attack. And it is a very insane boss for its attack pattern.
Sign down right next to the
I will make a video of me killing it at some point. I was going to make a video of me killing it earlier, but I died to it 50 times. The only reason why I know what it gives is because one of my friends I was playing with at the time did actually kill it in his world and was able to tell me what it gives you. He attempted it just as many times as I did. He just literally was like, I'm going to kill this boss no matter what.
Oh, okay.
It is an insane boss, and I mean this to full disclosure for anybody watching. He is a boss that I regret ever meeting, but I really wanted to see what he gave you. Now, the actual thing he does give you, though, is amazing. So, I have no qualms about him at all. Like, God, the stream's probably gonna be yelling at me later because I'm trying to hit your sign, but it keeps making me rest at the fucking stupid-ass rift. Okay, because it's literally your sign, a note, and the grace right next to each other. It's like, which one?
I'll go that shit like 3 times.
No, because it will say, like, it'll say your goal, so decided when I click X, it swaps over to Sign of Grace. What I was doing, so I was like, fucking Grace. You're getting summoned though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, no, this is a really cool place to me, because there is a few problems. Also, if you want a cheese way for how to get past the chariot in the area I was talking about, I can explain it. There's 2 enemies right here that are golems. And,
oh, okay.
Yeah, that. I was gonna say it because, like, I know they can kill me. I didn't know about your armor.
No.
Okay, root risen. Now, if we keep going down, I will show you the cheese area of how to get past that chariot if you want to know how to make it past that chariot without even having to worry about it. Okay, once you go into this little area right here, the boss would be through this door, but you have to pull a lever to get to him. Now, there's a summon area right here that increases your summoning pool. Okay, once you go into this area, there's one gargoyle on the forward in front of you and 1 gargoyle to the left. As you can see, there's 1-1. Stone being who he normally is and just running around. Now, you can forget about that gargoyle real quick, and you can just run straight through this door. And once you run through this door, you start to hear the fire. Now, no, I want to be honest, wait right here until the fire comes all the way past, okay? When the fire comes near to an end, you keep running all the way and go to the right. Now stop.
Oh.
Don't be a stone. Go over to the right side because you're going to be doing another right. wait for the fire, which since Stone had to do that little fight real quick, I'll wait again for this fire to actually start again. Normally, I would already run. Now, right when it stops, go straight. Now it's going to restart. Turn straight to the right. Stone can take a hit, I can't. Then you go up this ladder.
Yeah, I've been hit by a few.
And if you guys enjoy these tutorial videos I make, please leave a like and subscribe. It will help out me a lot in the future. And I enjoy making these videos, and I really hope there's more over here. Stone, you probably want to heal first before we keep going.
Yeah, I don't have any because it halves my heals, and so I already use them. So I'm just gonna. What if it's just the enemies? I can fuck them up.
Let me see if my sacred heal or my urgent heal heals you. I don't think it will, but no, it doesn't. Like I said, like that's a worse heal than what my other guy starts with. There's ashes that you can get right here, which is the noble ashes. The noble ashes are really bad. I will go ahead and say that. But the cool thing that you get right here is the grave wart, like the grave glowwort, which I do not remember where to go to be able to upgrade your ashes. But I will recommend one of the ashes that you get at the beginning of the game, after you discover enough areas and everything. Let me craft more of these because I have to anyways. Is the actual wolves you start out with. The lone wolf ashes are ashes that can literally make you through the whole game solo if you want to. They're amazing. They're just purely amazing at what they do. So, when you go over to this area, there's this little drop down right here. Now, if you guys remember what we were doing earlier and what I was explaining, this is the lever you have to pull, which I'll go ahead and pull it, collect that grave glowwort, and then there's a little enemy in this little corner. He's very easy, and almost all the enemies in this area are easy, besides the boss if you're a melee build. If you're a magic build, you'll have no problem cheesing this boss. He takes increased magic damage, so just take that into effect if you ever want to worry about how to do that later. Now, I'm not sure if Stone wants me to resummon him so he can get his health back before a boss fight. Or...
Nah, we should be good.
Watch him die in like one hit. Okay. The boss has a very easy way of explaining. We don't have to keep going this way. We go this way.
Oh, we don't have to? Okay.
No. You go straight, like, this way. You just go back up into here. Now, this. Because if we go back that way, it will lead us back to the guy in the chair. And this is the door that we couldn't open without the lever. Okay, this boss has easy attack patterns to memorize. He does have a flame attack that you can shoot out in front of him, but most of his attacks is him just standing up, then swinging down, doing an AoE little one hit. Or like he goes straight up into the air and slams down. He has a very easy attack pattern. The only problem with him is he does a lot of damage, and it's really hard to counter him with slashing weapons. That's basically his whole attack style.
That did kill me in one hit. Alright, there might be a reprise in this little... There might be like a part 2.
I'm a little bit surprised he used both of his flame attacks on me at the beginning. And that's how you die to this boss. Apparently I get stunned on one hit and he just slammed down. I'm not really concerned about him because now Stone should have all his healing back and everything. Also, remember guys, this is like every other Souls game. When you play with other people, the boss's health increases and so does their damage negation and their damage output. Keep this in memory.
Alright, let's see.
I just feel like I should point that out, right?
Yeah.
Right, just put it in front of the boss room.
I will. I'm gonna run through this area real quick.
Oh, you're gonna do that whole thing I had to do?
Yeah, but I'll do it quick.
Alright.
Plus, I have to since I haven't been here before, and I have to unlock the door.
Oh. I was gonna say you could just put it in front of the door.
Oh, I could.
Since I don't know if you actually want what this boss gives you.
What does it give you?
Mm.
Oh.
I don't remember, man. I've killed him one time, but I don't remember what he gave you, because, like, I don't think it was useful for what I was building.
Oh.
This is all bosses. This is not bosses I need to... It's not optional bosses I want to beat, because it gives me something I want.
Yeah, true. Fair
This
enough.
is all bosses. Meaning, even if it gives me something I don't want, like that Beastman, dude, I don't want it. I don't want a talisman that just decreases or increases my fire damage negation. No, in this playthrough, I am not going to show all of the riddles for the towers to get increased memory slots. I will not do that in this video. I will do that in a separate video for a mage character that I make in the future.
Yeah. So if you're a mage, fuck you. No.
Now, if you're a mage and you want that video, please like and subscribe to these videos of all bosses. Make sense? Give me a reason to want to do those videos.
If you're a mage, how did it feel when your dad was doing
Okay,
that thing?
wait, no, stop, nah, no. Okay, let me explain. Stone hates mages in this game. He likes sword and board the whole way, and he likes heavy sword. No board.
Yeah, I
Sword
was
and
gonna
board
say, like,
beginning, heavy sword, no board later.
you know, when dads like throw the kid. I do this with my baby, not really baby, but you know, my little sister. Where you kind of like pick them up, throw them up into the air,
Just tell me what
catch
your
them.
size tells the stuff, so.
I will. I will. I died, but I'm very close to the end, so I'm just running back, and I'm not gonna beat the boss on my world. I'm just gonna get there, and then I'll put my sign down.
Oh, in front of the boss room?
Probably in front of the fog wall.
Yeah,
Right.
gotcha. Now, no, there is a summon that you can summon for this boss that is not a player.
See something? Yeah.
I don't recommend.
Yeah, he's almost as shit as Mage build. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, if you're a mage build, this boss you can cheese.
Yeah, because when you're a mage, you can kill Orcius more than 3 casts.
I will admit to everybody during the stream, though, there are bosses in this game that magic does not work against unless you actually counter the type that he is and you counter with a separate type. Remember to swap out your spells religiously. And also, pyromancy kills everything. Welcome to Dark Souls. Hold it. So does so does holy damage. I don't think I've found a single boss that doesn't take holy damage. And that includes the first main boss of this game that has holy weapons.
Alright, just pull the lever.
So, the Lone Wolf ashes are some of the best ashes in the game. Like, that is not me joking. That is actually, like, is just an overpowered ash at the beginning. They move fast, do decent damage, and also they are able to count or guard break, which is insane. Having an ash that can guard break a boss so you could do high damage, or even when you're in, like, areas like the ruins, or if you're in an area that just has like massive adds that allows you to summon ashes, they're really good at clearing up ads so you can end up guard breaking them easily and just getting rid of them. The Lone Wolf ashes are probably one of the better ashes for players that want to just play by themselves. Note, there are ashes where you summon bosses, there are ashes where you summon really powerful people. Either way, though, the Lone Wolf ashes are a good pack ash that gives you decent ways of countering. Now, there are ashes that help out a little bit more. Like, even though I say I hate the noble ashes, because, like, they're not really great, they do fire damage with their torches, so keep that in mind. They just die quickly.
Alright, there we go.
but the fire damage will counteract a few enemies.
Hey, Cody, you said doo-doo. Alright, I went through the door, right here to the fog wall. My sign is right in front of the fog wall.
Also, remember you can get a item in the game pretty early that increases your rune giving, or how many runes you get. It's only temporarily, so I wouldn't recommend using it until you're in an area where you know you can get a lot of runes quickly. But you can get it right next to where you would, well, I'll show you, because I'll have to go back there for another boss anyways.
The silver pickled foulfoot.
Yes. Oh, no, not silver. What?
Oh,
Silver's
yeah.
item
Oh,
acquisition.
Yeah,
it's the gold one.
Silver's item, yeah, the gold one is the Maoni. Alright.
Yeah. I almost agreed with you. I know my items. Well, I don't, but I do. Don't you just love bosses like this? Stone?
I don't know how much damage that thing fucking does.
It does a lot of damage, man.
Like,
Watch out for its tail, man.
Weak, but it's definitely not fucking weak.
No,
yeah,
it's weak to magic, not slashing damage like we do. Or do you do crush damage?
I don't know what.
Or strike damage, sorry.
Let's see.
Alright. This boss does fire damage and strike damage, which is insane. And also this boss is like mainly it swaps focus so much that it's stupid. Also, you can't guard break him, so he's a statue.
I've been trying to fucking do that like a dumbass.
No, he's a statue, man.
He is a statue. That is. But then again, the imps are statues, and you can guard break those.
Yeah, this is boss statue. You might want to heal.
I can't. I only have 2 charges because I have 5 in my world, 2 in your world.
Wait, really?
Yeah. We fucked up like that, man.
I thought you would have more than that, because you can get a few of them real quick.
Oh man, I do have a good item for this situation if I can get close enough.
Alright.
That is not fucking good.
That's not magic. I was talking about like actual magic, like gravity spells are good against them, holy spells are good against them.
Let's fucking go!
Alright. That boss fight was a lot more difficult. Oh yeah, it gives you Noble Sorcerer Ashes. So if you want a ash that literally summons somebody that does magic, there you go. Like I said, I don't think it will be something Stone would want.
Yeah,
That's basically it in this area. There's not much in here. This is basically where you go if you want items to upgrade your ashes. Because it gives you the Grave Gloveworts 1, so you can upgrade your ashes to level 1.
Or if you're just in dire need of smithing stone 1s.
Which I'm always in need of. I know how to get almost 20 smithing stone 2s without even killing anything. It's just one that I cannot find. If anybody wants me to make a whole video on items that you can grab in the game without fighting a single boss, I will make that a video. You just have to tell me. I'm planning on doing a lot of Elden Ring content. And that is a promise that I actually meant, which I think Stone and Elf, aka Mossman, thought I was joking. When I said I was going to do Elden Ring content out of the NEA.
You know, I was thinking like, oh well, this guy might do like, a stream and then never do anything else.
No. I legitimately meant it. Like, this is my favorite FromSoft game.
You've been getting jiggy with it so far, so yeah.
Dude, like, this is actually one of the only FromSoft games that I would actually play by myself. Which I have proven because I have characters that I actually just play by myself and with no one. Just to play it. Alright. Now, the next boss that we're going to is all the way into Coastal Cave.
Huh.
The reason why I'm doing this boss is because if anybody wants dragon incantations, this is where you would have to go to actually get dragon incantations. It's a little bit spoofy, but this is where you would have to go anyway. So I'm in the Coastal Cave now, and I'll wait for Stone.
I just killed the fucking thing in my world. And,
Noise.
not
Like I
very
said, dude,
hard.
the buff on monsters is insane when you're with another player.
Yeah, that thing's a fucking pushover.
Yeah. I'm just doing this because I said in the stream with Mossman, or Elf, aka Mossman, that when I did this video, I was going to do it with somebody else so you guys would see the damage mitigation or mitigation of bosses and the damage of bosses when you're with somebody else, because that's like the beauty of Souls-like games, is the capability of being able to play with other people, and this game does it beautifully because you can always summon people. Which I always found beautiful. A lot of people don't like that, but I do. I like multiplayer in Souls games. I'll even show you how to get the how to get the bloody finger, so you can PvP.
Oh yeah. Me and Hunter, we're going at it, you know, trading blows.
Yes,
And
Hunter needs to send me the video for that so I can put PvP on my stream between you two. I am
title
going
it
to.
Stone bullies a child. Even though he's older than me.
Yeah.
Because I made him look like a child because of how shitty he was doing, and I fucking bullied him because I crushed him.
Alright. The bosses here are easy. I'm going to state that. We fought the last boss we just fought, the Watchdog, is a harder boss than both of these bosses together.
Oh.
Mainly because these bosses actually take damage from our attacks.
Alright. Now I'm gonna have to get you to show me where that area is after I level this shit up. After I level
Well,
up.
where the Coastal Cave is?
I don't think I have it yet. But let me guess, it's on the coast, right?
Yeah. Like, it's almost directly left of the first step onto the actual
Oh.
coast.
Okay,
Yeah.
easy.
Like, if you put a marker on, like, directly left on the coastal area,
Uh-huh.
where the map turns, like, brownish, it's legitimately, like, right there is the Coastal Cave.
Poggers, alright. Can I still fat rolling even though I leveled up my endurance? Okay. So direct left to the first step.
Mm-hmm. Just keep going all the way into the coast.
All the way to the coast, okay.
It's a cave, it's going to have demi-humans outside of it. And once you kill this boss, you get the sewing kit and the sewing needle. By the way, for people that don't know what that means, the sewing needle is how you can change the look of your armor.
Wait, what?
Yes.
And in what way?
Like let's say let's say I started out as the convicted, which I think is what they're called, the people that I start out with my first character that has like the wooden plank thing around their neck.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the sewing needle and take that off. It's purely cosmetic, but you can change look of armor by like either altering or taking off something of the armor or adding something to it.
Is it with every armor set, or?
Okay, the sewing needle does it with certain armor sets, and then there's a gold sewing needle that you can get without killing a single boss. It's in an area to the north left side of the map, or upper left side of the map. You can get this golden sewing needle, which makes it so you can alter demigod armor. Which, by the way, all the demigod bosses are insane. I have attempted to fight 3 of them. And I have failed every time. But this is all bosses, so this is probably going to be the character I end up doing it with.
Well, failed every time. What a bitch. No.
Nah, I mean, I was trying to fight demigods that you're supposed to fight when you're like level 50, 60 with like
Hey,
level
is the
20,
coastal
30.
cave over there, like, on that island?
No, 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 no.
Okay. How do you even go over there? Is there like a...
By doing the coastal cave.
Oh.
You do coastal cave, and there's a route you take inside of it that goes to that island. There's a dead dragon on that island, and there's a shrine in front of it, and that's how you get dragon incantations, by sacrificing dragon hearts.
So I'm on the coast. Where? Let's see. Oh, is it actually on the beach down there?
Yeah.
How
There's
do I
gonna
get
be
down
like,
to the beach without breaking the fuck out of my legs?
there's multiple ways to do it. Like
Oh,
there's one.
I think I see it.
There's one area that has like this ruin that has like these little small pigeon looking, or not pigeon, penguin looking things standing on top of it. You can jump up on top of that. Also, remember guys, fall damage in this game is based off your max stamina. You drain your stamina first while doing falls, so higher your stamina, further you can fall without taking damage. Yeah. I'm just going to state that because I find it funny. I do like that mechanic, but at the same time, it's wacky. Alright, so I'm going to level up my strength another 3 times to get to 18, so I can have 18 strength, 18 dex. Then I'm going to start increasing my vigor and my endurance.
Oh, I think I found it.
I do have 14th Fate, but I will show you why I have 14th Fate later in the game.
There's some Neanderthal MFs out here.
Because I'm going to make this character to be able to use every weapon, like every basic version of weapons. Mainly because I want to show you guys every single boss, and I don't want to have a lack on a certain boss because of my damage type. So. Also to show you boss weapons and stuff that you get. Because what's the point of doing all bosses if I don't show the boss weapons?
Boom.
Ooh, shiny. Okay. So you found the coastal cave?
Yep, I did. I just went to the bonfire.
Alright. Put down your sign, and I'll summon you.
Alright, progress.
I'm gonna go ahead and just use my... Oh, also, if I rest at my grace, and I'll show you something. These are some standard Ashes of War that you can get. Or, oh, sorry, let me actually go over to Sword Chest. These are some Ashes of War that you can get without beating any bosses. And I'm just going to say them. You can get Ash of War Stamp / Sweep. You can get Ash of War Unsheath. You can get Ash of War Storm Stomp. And you can get Ash of War Determination at the get-go without even talking to anybody. Or even killing a boss. Those are easy ones that you can find just by walking around. Unsheath you can only use with katanas, which is cool, but I think most katanas have Unsheath on them anyways. Just tell me when your sign's down, stuff, and you can keep going. Huh?
It's been done next to the bonfire.
Oh, okay. Cool. Gotcha. It's a pretty dark area in here, and there's items in here I want to grab without killing the boss first. And also, this boss, once we enter into the boss room, I will show you guys what I mean. Because I'm going to tell Stone to, like, hold off on coming in for, like, a little bit. Or if he does come in, not run immediately. Because you can stealth attack the boss.
Okay.
There's 2 bosses. They're both fast motherfuckers. And I don't have a torch. So, okay. Now it's the way out. I gotta turn around. Okay, this way. So, when you're in this area, it's a very dark cave. If anybody actually sees my screen, because there's an enemy right here. Alright, now we need to drop down on those enemies, or we could go through the little tunnel. Okay, we're trying.
As soon as you said that, I just dropped down, but I'm fucking up.
I was gonna say, or you could go through the tunnel, which there is enemies coming from us from it.
And these guys are fucking easy.
Okay, the boss is over there. Through that door. Now, if I could actually see where the hell I'm going. Here we go. I need to plug up my controller. Okay. So, I got the Spike Club, which is one item that I actually did want, surprisingly. I know that sounds weird because, like, no one would actually want to use this weapon. But I just like it because, one, it gives you Barbaric Roar, which I will explain why Barbaric Roar is insane. Because it literally increases your, your attack power with it.
Mm-hmm.
And while it's activating, makes it so your strong attack, like, change to savage combo attacks. So you can just combo the hell out of it. And it does bleeding damage. So it's a really good bleeding, crushing weapon. And it's a hammer, so it's actually not bad. And you don't have to have good stats to use it. Okay. God, it's so dark. Okay. Go ahead and stealth.
Okay.
Once you enter and just go stealth immediately. Okay, over here.
Okay.
The boss is the thing that's laying on the ground.
Okay.
You have more damage output on your hit, so you do the stealth hit on the boss without getting spotted.
Just a normal R1?
Yeah. It's the ads in this boss fight that make this boss fight.
Fuck! I just died. I'm sorry. He's at health.
I was trying to keep the ads off the stone while you fought the bosses.
If I appreciate that. If I were medium rolling, I would have. But I pronounce fat, so
I just hate the ads in this boss room. I killed the boss. Okay. I'm not bad at this boss fight. It's just so stupid. The ads and the making of two bosses that literally both are fast as fuck boys make that boss fight hard. Besides that, though, the boss fight is pretty standard. Now, this boss fight is a little bit it wants to trick you to leave by giving you the option of clicking the thing that makes it so you go back to the Grace. Don't hit it. Keep going straight into it. There are some enemies that you have to kill here. Just keep clicking R3 since you probably won't be able to see them. You're going to keep going up this area.
oh! I just died to that boss in my world. It's fucked up.
It's actually one of the easier bosses.
I think it's that. Oh shit.
I think it's because they're heavy.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm heavy. Yeah. That's why I'm focusing on endurance right now.
Alright. So, once you actually exit the cave, You are on the island. The one that, if you
Oh.
remember, Stone was asking about. Asked me if the coastal cave was on the island. No. Alright. But, besides him. Let me get some more herb leaf flowers. Okay. So, you can get the grace over here. Which, remember, when you grab this grace, rest at the grace. If you do not rest at the grace, nothing will be important. So you got to rest at the grace. Always remember to rest, man. Ain't that right? Alright. So you're going to go into here, where it's going to have the Church of Dragon Communion. Examine the altar. When you examine the altar, it's going to be Ritual of Dragon Communion. And this is where you can get your dragon spells. Which is literally Dragon Maw, which you can channel a dragon to bite a foe. Dragon Claws, which you can channel dragon to rend foes with Dragon Claws. Or Dragon's Breath, or Dragon's Fire, which is channel dragon to spew flames of breath.
Did I just hear elf?
No.
Oh.
Now, you do not use your runes to get these spells, you use Dragon Hearts. To get Dragon Hearts, you have to kill a dragon. And I do not have the right build to use these spells because they require Faith and Arcane to use them. I will say this though, one of these spells that I'm probably going to use on this character near the end is Dragon's Maw. Just because you'll see. Okay. Now, get out of that. Alright, Stone. You killing that boss in your world now?
Yep. Just killed him.
Alrighty. There you go.
Ooh, tailoring tools and a sewing needle. Huh.
Mm-hmm. That's how you can alter your armor. Which I'm going to show on my stream what altering armor is. So you go over to any one of the graces and it's alter garments. Now, only certain armor can be altered. Okay? Like, if I do my Confessor's Hood and then do a Confessor's Hood altered, it changes the whole look of it. So instead of being like the black hood that covers up, it becomes like this white hood that doesn't really cover anything. It looks more churchy and not like priest churchy. If that makes any sense to anybody. While the Confessor's armor, if you get it altered, removes the cloak. So you lose the cloak on the armor of the Confessor's armor.
I hear monkey noises, and it's pretty oh, I guess the demi-humans make those fucking monkey noises.
Yeah, they do.
Huh? Kind of funny. Oh, he was actually begging for his life, and I just killed him. That's kind of fucked up. Sorry, bro.
Wait, what? Oh,
oh
yeah, you're talking about the demi-humans. Yeah, I do that anyways.
Down.
There's no reason to keep them alive.
Well, they don't even give you souls, and they don't hurt
They
you.
give you runes.
Not those. I just killed that guy. I didn't get fucking anything.
Oh. Whatevs. Screw them. Okay.
That fucking cunt. Shit.
So the next area that we're going to is where we have to kill a NPC invader. And we're going to go kill Patches.
Oh, good shit. Fuck Patches. Fuck Patches.
Well, I might spare him, but this is all bosses, so it's going to be a kill.
Okay.
It's going to be a kill. I already know what you get from killing him, and I want to know what's in his store, but I'll do that by myself later. On a different creator. If you kill him, he gives you a +7 spear. And he also gives you his armor, which kind of goofy. I wanted his shield, but hey, what can I say? Alright, so I'm gonna ask Stone kindly to meet me over the over by Argo Lake North.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure it's not nighttime, because that's a boss I do not want to fight right now. Not until I'm a little bit stronger.
Ooh, the falchion.
Oh yeah. I don't really like the falchion in this game, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna use it, but you know.
Alright, tell me when your sign's down in the Argo Lake North.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm actually gonna do something cool, Cody. You can fight you if you want to. You can do that without me. I'm gonna be back in like 10 minutes, maybe like 15 minutes.
Why?
Well, I can tell you, I'll legit be back in like 10 to 15 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave right now, but I'll be back in like 10 to 15.
Okay. That means I'm going to just goof off for a second. So I'm going to show you some items in this game, sure. Okay. So, I'm going to show you easy way to clear out this encampment without using my spells, because I could make it easier for myself if I wanted to use my spells. So, it's easier to start from the other side of the camp, but I'm not going to do that for right now. I'm going to start from this side of the camp. It's not nighttime, so I don't have to worry about any of the actual enemies messing with me. So, use your lone wolf ashes when you get around the corner. If you don't have lone wolf ashes, you can do it without them. It just makes my job easier for me. So that's the only reason why I'm using them. Now, he's going to be facing me, that's why I don't like doing it from this side. But, you go over this way, and you creep through this side. And you keep walking around. We're going to take out one of the watchers. Quickly. Now we're going to go back and start. Actually, you can walk for a little bit. And we're going to go up here. Lone wolf ashes, man. You're so good for this that it's not even funny. Alright, that guy is a hornblower, so you won't actually not fight him like straight out, or he'll blow that horn and screw you over. So we're going to do this the little bit cautious way. A little bit not cautious way. Oh, I got his partisan. That's actually a weapon I have not got before, so that is actually cool. Oh, without me dying. Stupid things. Where are the rooms over here? Okay. Now if I'm breaking up. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure one of these guys I killed over here dropped an item at some point that I forgot to pick up. If I'm mistaken, but I thought I did. Okay. So cool thing about that is now that we've killed all the enemies in here, I can actually just go ahead and show you. Right here's a map that you can get for this area, which helps out a lot for explaining where areas are. If you jump up on top of here, it gives you it gives you the Lord Sworn Greatsword. If you keep going over this way, this gives you the flail. Okay. Now, down here is where you get the wheatstone knife, and you get one of your Arts of War, or Ashes of War. It's not a great one that you get there, but it's what it is. Okay. So now that I've cleared out that area and showed you every item basically leading it from here, I'm going to go out a little bit over here. Go over to the side of Grace again down here. Level up one more time to level 20. Yeah. Now I'm gonna get on my horse. Okay. Mounted combat. I love it and hate it. We always have to clear that one area. The wolf pack over there. I'm gonna take you guys on a small little journey. By the way, guys, those bears, they hurt. They hurt a lot. Okay. Oh, besides one. Don't you just love when that happens? I love when that happens. Whenever you hit something when you get on your horse and you click sprint, right? And you're supposed to get on your horse and it just leaves you in the air.
I am fucking back.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. This is where I came from, so it's this way. Just give me like 2 seconds till.
Alright.
I'm showing people how to get somewhere stupid.
Poggers.
Alright. Octopus. I said I was going to show how to fight an octopus, so.
Alright, I'm on this fucking... I'm on this motherfucking island. The bone pirate.
That should show you guys how important guard break is. I was killed an octopus by just using guard break repeatedly, because that's all you have to do to kill a land octopus. And there's a lot of them here, and if you go over this way, you can grind out a lot of runes real quick just by following that pattern repeatedly. But that's just to show you what grinds you can do for runes if you need runes. By the way, once you get your horse, you can skip like almost this whole area, and I'll show you why it's important to skip it if you want to. Because once you actually skip this whole area, you'll end up underneath the bridge, where this would be like an area you would die at. Because one, there's no way to actually get below the bridge right there. Like, that is a drop-off point where you will die. But there's two things here that's really cool. One, there's a cave that leads to a boss, which I don't think Stone kills yet. So I'll keep joking about that because I know where like a lot of shit is for some ungodly reason. More like I've just explored this game.
Yeah, I've just been going through. Have you killed or have you gotten to Gudrick yet?
Gutrick? No. I haven't been killing bosses. So, but here's the thing. If you drop down right here, there's a nice little corpse that gives you turtleneck meat. And I just always find it funny that this guy that's so hard to get to gives you turtleneck meat. But besides the point, let me actually just go down here and then turn to this cave. And I'm going to say the name of the cave, Storm, and you can tell me if you've been here or not.
Okay.
The High Road Cave.
High Road Cave.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh. Give me 1 second, guys, on stream. I'm going to show Stone where it's at. This is a boss we're going to kill on this stream, so I do need him to know where it's at. Mainly because this is the cave that I've found multiple times, but I haven't wanted to go deep into, so I have no idea what the boss is in here.